Hey, this is the Fairly Odd Show, and today we're talking about weird state laws. So I was online and I was looking into different things, as people do, and I ran into this thing from Reader's Digest about weird state laws, and I just wanted to go over some of them today. Some of them are still enforced, some of them aren't, so let's get into it. First off, in Alabama, you cannot have a stink bomb. This includes anything that is created to set off a disagreeable smell. I don't know why they use disagreeable, that seems like a strange term to use, but that's what they use. They could have just said bad. Also illegal there, you can't have spray string or confetti. How are you supposed to start off your parties? So, guess no fun in Alabama. So this one's interesting. In Alaska, it is illegal to be drunk in a bar. Let that sink in for a second. It is illegal to be drunk in a place where you literally go to drink. You cannot walk into a bar if you're already drunk to drink more drinks, and you cannot stay in that same bar to drink more. So, another lame law. Also, that law in Alaska is still enforced to this day. So in Arkansas, per state code, you cannot mispronounce the word Arkansas. Really? In Chico, California, it is illegal to build, maintain, or set off a nuclear warhead. Consequences of these actions include, well, first off, you're dead, and second off, a $500 fine. That's all it is, $500 fine if you set it off. In Idaho, there's no cannibalism. Duh. In Galesburg City, Illinois, there's no fancy bike riding. So you remember when you were a kid and you took your hands off the handlebars just to have fun and ride around with your friends? It's illegal. In Iowa, it is illegal to pass off margarine as butter. This includes 30 days in jail and maybe a $625 fine. That's more than the fine to set off a nuclear warhead in Chico, California. In Topeka, Kansas, it is illegal to throw a snowball. Another fun thing out the door. It is illegal to throw a snowball, a stone, or another missile. I don't know why they use the word missile. That seems strange. If I were writing the law, I would write projectile or something similar. A missile to me is something that's a weapon, an actual weapon, not a snowball. In Rockville, Maryland, it is illegal to cuss while driving. Are you fluffy kidding me? Where else am I supposed to let out this pent-up aggression from work? I'm on my way home, and I've had a long day, and some jerk decides to cut me off when it's my right of way. And I can't curse? This would drive me insane if it was enforced, if it was all over the US. In Minnesota, you cannot grease up a pig. So if you're gonna do one of those catch a grease pig type of things, it's gonna be extremely easy. Okay, this next law is my absolute favorite. In Mississippi, there is no limit on the size of a big gulp. So a few years ago, a law passed in New York limiting the size of their soft drink. In Mississippi, they passed a law saying, there's no law to limit that. There will be no law to limit the size of your frosty cold beverage in the hot, hot summer. So Nebraska has one of the most absurd laws. So Nebraska has a law that states you cannot get married if you have VD. If you have a venereal disease and you want to get married, good luck. Can't do it there. In Oklahoma, it's illegal to wrestle a bear. I should hope so. I think that should be illegal everywhere. I think if you're wrestling a bear, getting a fine for wrestling a bear is half your worries. You gotta win that fight first. So go get 'em, champ. Another cool law that was passed was from South Dakota. Farmers are allowed to use fireworks to protect their crops. Fireworks. This allows them to protect their sunflower crop. In Utah, there are no missiles in bus terminals. I don't know why they use missiles again. I don't know if they're talking about the same missiles that we were talking about earlier. I think this one is the actual missile, and thank goodness. I don't think missiles should be appropriate in any public area. This is the last weird law that we're talking about. It's in Washington. In at least 2 counties, it is illegal to poach Sasquatch. I'm wondering where this came from. People are probably shooting other people, and that may be why. Alright, this is the Fairly Odd Show, and I'm out.